मजेदार है प्यारी, छवि अद्भुत अवतारी। मूरत मजेदार है प्यारी, छवि अद्भुत अवतारी। निगम नेति कहे जाहि, निगम नेति कहे जाहि, धरे नर रूप सो आई, धरे नर रूप सो आई। मूरत मजेदार है प्यारी, छवि अद्भुत अवतारी। मूरत मजेदार है प्यारी, छवि अद्भुत अवतारी। छवि अति रूप में भारी, छटा त्रैलोक से न्यारी। छवि अति है प्यारी, छवि अद्भुत अवतारी। मूरत मजेदार है प्यारी, छवि अद्भुत अवतारी। भली पगिया सिरे भ्राजे, कुसुम समुदाय जो छाजे। भली पगिया सिरे भ्राजे, कुसुम समुदाय जो छाजे। लसत बिच छोगलू भारे, विबुध जन पंख वोडारे। लसत बिच छोगलू भारे, विबुध जन पंख वोडारे। मूरत मजेदार है प्यारी, छवि अद्भुत अवतारी। मूरत मजेदार है प्यारी, छवि अद्भुत अवतारी। प्रकाशित भाल है भारी, बिछे रेखा जुगल न्यारी। प्रकाशित भाल है भारी, बिछे रेखा जुगल न्यारी। कहे जगदीश मन मोहे, सुधाकर बीच में सोहे। कहे जगदीश मन मोहे, सुधाकर बीच में सोहे। मूरत मजेदार है प्यारी, छवि अद्भुत अवतारी। मूरत मजेदार है प्यारी, छवि अद्भुत अवतारी। निगम नेति कहे जाहि, निगम नेति कहे जाहि। धरे नर रूप सो आए, धरे नर रूप सो आए। मूरत मजेदार है प्यारी, छवि अद्भुत अवतारी। मूरत मजेदार है प्यारी, छवि अद्भुत अवतारी। मूरत मजेदार है प्यारी, छवि अद्भुत अवतारी।
जो भी कृष्ण को मानते हैं,
जय स्वामीनारायण। Jai Swaminarayan to all Gurukul family members, devotees, all Gurukul ex-students. Jai Swaminarayan. I request everyone to on your videos. I can see Rajkumar sir, Pradeep, Shivagoni from Sikandrabad, Damodar sir from Bidar, Venkat, Vinod Kumar, and Dinesh Kumar sir, Principal sir from Sikandrabad, Srinivas sir, Suryapet, Pavan sir. Okay. Some names I'm unable to read. Sai Mukesh. Oh, Viresh Naruna from Solapur. Good. Vasu Reddy, Ashish, Ranga Reddy sir. Fine. Jai Swaminarayan to all Gurukul family members. Welcome to evening satsang. Today, before we begin our satsang, all of you have heard Kirtan. मूरत मजेदार है प्यारी, छवि अद्भुत अवतारी. This kirtan was with great meaning. This kirtan is composed by Sadguru Sri Premanand Swami, and especially this kirtan is sung in this album by our Gurukul ex-student Manoj SS, who is the Gurukul student of our Gurukul Bangalore. So it was nicely sung by our Gurukul brother, Gurukul ex-student. So we first of all give a Gurukul claps to him, everyone, with your Gurukul, not claps but icon, claps icon. Okay, very good, thank you. Well, in the beginning of today's evening satsang, first of all we will pray to Bhagavan Swaminarayan. Now I am sharing you Dhun. Along with this Dhun, we will do 2 minutes of prayer, meditation, and afterwards we will start our today's evening satsang. All of you ready? So just wherever you are, just sit properly and join your hands. Everyone join your hands. Can you hear the sound? Music? Okay, fine. So I request everyone, please close your eyes. Everyone join your hands and close your eyes. First of all, let's calm down your mind. Take the deep breath. our breath and our mind has a direct connection. If we can regulate our breath, we will regulate our mind also. So let's take a long breath. Along with breathing, we have to chant Swaminarayan Mahamantra. With the music, our mind can come to the focus easily. With the help of music, we have to direct our mind towards God, towards devotion of God. Take a long breath, chanting Swaminarayan Mahamantra. Now, utilize the divine name of God, Om Shri Swaminarayan. Open your mouth, center on your chest. Imagine there is a divine flow of light. In the center of divine flow of light, there is a divine unity of Om Shri Swaminarayan. Along with chanting Swaminarayan Mahamantra, we have to visualize the divine Murti of God. Visualize, touch, eyes of God, bright forehead, killing eyebrows, full face, smiling neighbors, showering His loving blessings on us. Let's dive into the devotion of God. Imagine that Lord Swaminarayan is smiling at you, showering His love and blessing on you. You are getting blessed. Keep chanting Swaminarayan. Now we will chant Sri Vasudev Shloka and we will start our today's satsang. Shri Vasudeva Vimadamrutadham Vasam Narayanam Narakataranamatheyam Shyamam Sitam Dvibhujameva Chaturbhujam Cha Tvam Bhakti Dharmatanayam Sharanam Prapadye. Sahajananda Swami Maharaj ki jai. Hari Krishna Maharaj ki jai. Swaminarayan Bhagavan ki jai. Jai Swaminarayan to all Gurukul family members, Gurukul alumni, Gurukul devotees, Gurukul students. Jai Swaminarayan to everyone. Today in this evening satsang, we are going to have a kind of case study of one devotee. Few years back, we have discussed this case study with our Brahma Vidya coordinators. And today, once again, I would like to discuss this case study of one of the devotee of Bhagavan Swaminarayan. His name is Rupa Bhai. At the time of Bhagavan Swaminarayan, there was one legendary devotee. His life is just amazing. Today, for entire evening satsang, we are going to discuss just single devotee. He is Rupa Bhai. Rupa Bhai was from Bhavnagar in Gujarat, and he was working in the royal court of Vajay Singh Ji Bapu, means the king of Bhavnagar. Rupa Bhai was so honest. He was a staunch devotee of Bhagavan Swaminarayan. He was following all Panch Vartman, and he used to perform morning puja, and he used to follow all the commands of Siksha Patri, and he was such a genuine and real devotee of God, Bhagavan Sri Swaminarayan. But as you know that those who are the real devotees, let it be any field, those who are working honestly, definitely some jealous people, some enemies, they will try to trouble them. So in the life of Rupa Bhai also, everything was going very well, and he was working in the royal court of Vajay Singh Ji Bapu, and everything was very good. But one day what happened? One story took a place. Once upon a time, this king, Vajay Singh Ji Bapu, along with his other courtiers, they went for the hunting in the jungle. So actually Rupa Bhai never used to hunt any animal, because Rupa Bhai was the devotee of Bhagavan Swaminarayan, and he never kills any animal, not even small insect also. Because there is a command in the Siksha Patri by Bhagavan Swaminarayan that my devotees should not kill even a small insects. So Rupa Bhai used to never go for the hunting, but this time some jealous people, they wanted to trouble Rupa Bhai. So they insisted king that please king, this time also Rupa Bhai is escaping. At least this time Rupa Bhai should join hunting. So king has commanded to Rupa Bhai that Rupa Bhai, you also have to join hunting. So along with these 5-6 courtiers, king on their horses, they went to the jungle for the hunting. Meanwhile, they found one jungly pig, and they said that okay, fine, let's hunt this pig. So all the horse riders, they were just chasing this pig. Everybody were behind this pig, and pig was just running here and there, and he was just wanted to save his life. So meanwhile, what happened? There was one big bush, bushes, like a bunch of trees and valleys and all. So in that bunch of bush, this pig got inside. So now what they did, these all king and courtiers, they all surrounded this bush of tree, and they said that all together, let all of us blast. So they were having the guns, so they just blast the gun in the sky. By hearing such kind of very terrible sound, this pig all of a sudden jumped out from the bush. Luckily, this pig passed through Rupa Bhai. Rupa Bhai also was present there. Beside Rupa Bhai, this pig jumped out, and he saw that Rupa Bhai saw that okay, pig is coming near to everybody. Give an indication to Rupa Bhai that Rupa Bhai, you have to shoot him, you have to kill him, you have to hunt him. And Rupa Bhai also shot, but knowingly Rupa Bhai did not shot on the pig, he shot somewhere else. And that pig was survived, pig escaped from there, and pig was saved. By doing this, Rupa Bhai became such, in their eyes, Rupa Bhai became so weak. At that time, hunting was the hobby. Hunting was the hobby. People used to go for the hunting, especially it was the hobby of king. So if king is unable to hunt, then it's the biggest insult for the king. So this was the insult of the king. So this king and all the courtiers, they just shouted on Rupa Bhai, and they said that you don't deserve to be in our royal court. And out of anger, king has there itself suspended Rupa Bhai from the job. Now Rupa Bhai was out from the job of royal court of king. Rupa Bhai wasn't having any kind of land so that afterwards he can do some kind of farming and he can earn money. He was not having any other source for the income. He came to home and he sat down and he thought that whatever Bhagavan Swaminarayan wished for me, his desire is what my destiny. See, this is the thought process of a devotee. Devotee thinks that God's desire is what my destiny. If God thinks that, okay, I should have such kind of difficulties in my life, then I am happy with it. So Rupabai did not blame, did not complain, and did not cry that, oh my God, I lost my job, and just because of following dharma, because of following Siksha Patri, I lost my job, right? So Rupabai did not blame and complain like this. He came to home and he thought that, okay, till now I have enough money, so let me do devotion. So he started to do devotion. After a few days, what happened? Queen came to king and she put a proposal that now my all ornaments have become old. So I need a new ornament. I need a golden ornament. So this king called his prime minister and he asked him that we want to take gold, raw gold from the Jamnagar. That time Jamnagar was the hub for such kind of gold and other metals. So king asked to prime minister that is there anybody who is such loyal and who is such an honest person who can bring gold from the Jamnagar, because it requires a lot of honesty as well as bravery. That time so many robbers and dacoits, they used to rob people. So prime minister, without any hesitation, he given a name of Rupabai. He said that, King, Your Majesty, Rupabai is the only person who is brave as well as honest. We can only trust Rupabai. But few days back already you have, out of anger, you just kicked out from the royal court and you have insulted him. I don't think he would join back. But even though prime minister approached to Rupabai and said that king wants you for this work, will you come back to royal court? So Rupabai was not having any kind of ego that, okay, now that day you have insulted me, now I don't come. With humility, with humbleness, Rupabai said, it's okay. If they need my work, then I'm ready for work. So Rupabai came back to royal court in front of king. King said that, Rupabai, last time I removed you from the royal court, but now once again you can join job in royal court. You take your past month's salary and now you have to continue your job. And this is your new work. You have to go to Jamnagar and you have to bring gold for the ornaments, for the golden ornaments. Rupabai said, it's okay. So Rupabai, along with 3-4 courtiers, they went to Jamnagar for gold and golden ornaments. So when they went there, they took the gold. Afterwards, when they were returning to Bhavnagar, while the way, these 3 courtiers, they were so greedy. So they stopped Rupabai and said that, Rupabai, wait a minute. Do you remember what happened that day? You know how such negative people will talk with us. They will talk in such a way. Do you know what happened on that day? Rupabai said, what happened? That day in front of everyone, king has insulted you. This is the right time to take a revenge. Rupabai said, what do you say? Nothing. I mean to say that if we can take some kind of gold from this, then who knows? If we all will settle some golds, nobody will know. And let us take a revenge, especially you. So Rupabai said that, listen carefully. Until and unless I am here, I am not going to do that, and I'm not even going to let you do that. So be honest. And you know, dear students, if you are honest, if you are loyal, then your surrounding people should fear from you. They should feel that in front of him, I can't do that. In front of you, people are cheating, people are doing such kind of things, showing their dishonesty. That means you are not a really loyal person. You are not really honest person. If you are honest, then in your presence, other also should be honest. That proves your real honesty. So here, in the presence of Rupabai, these people couldn't do anything. Even they frightened, and they also requested that Rupabai, anyhow, we requested very bad proposal, but please pardon us for that. But please don't let this information go to king. If king will come to know about this, then king will kick us out from the royal court. Rupabai said, it's okay, I will not tell them, but you be honest next time. Afterwards, they came to kingdom and they submitted this gold, and afterwards they made a golden ornaments. Everything was very good. Again, the life of Rupabai was going very well. Once upon a time, again, what happened? There was a party, and in the party, king has invited everybody, all the royal court members. So all courtiers were present in that party, and Rupabai was such honest, loyal, and brave, and such a gentleman. So other people were so much jealous of Rupabai. Remember one thing, if people are not jealous of you, listen very carefully, talking you very important thing. If people are not jealous of you, that means you are not a good person. You are not a good person. You are not a loyal person. You are not an honest person. People must criticize you. People must be jealous of you. And that is the sign that you are a good person, you are an excellent person, and you are a loyal person. You are a brave person. Why? Why people feel jealous? People will never feel jealous for poor. Will they feel jealous of poor? Yes or no? I want to see your this kind of expression. Yes or no? Okay, yes. They won't feel jealous. Why? There is no any pride of being jealous of poor and weak. People become jealous of powerful people. See, Karna was jealous of Arjun. Karna was not jealous of Nakul. Can you understand? In Mahabharata, Karna was jealous of Arjun. He was not jealous of Nakul. Why? Because Arjun was excellent, Arjun was powerful. And remember, if you are jealous, then you are weak. But if somebody is jealous of you, then you are powerful. So sometimes, we complain that, I am doing good things and people are criticizing me, they are teasing me. They are teasing you because you are doing something better than them. If people are criticizing you, if people are teasing you, that means you are better than them. If you are lower than them, nobody will criticize you. People criticize Narendra Modi because Narendra Modi is such like that. Political leaders also criticize Narendra Modi because he is better than them. Nobody criticizes who is not better than people. So my dear students, this is the sign, good sign. We have to take this as a positive, that criticism, jealousy, if some people are being us, then it's a good sign. That means that you are a good person. So many jealous people were there of Rupabai, and they all together came to king and they said that, king, even though you have given job to Rupabai, Rupabai is not respecting you. These people are, distorting the situation, distorting the fact. They will manipulate the words and they will create an issue, conflict. They came to king and they said that, even you have given job to Rupabai, but Rupabai is not respecting you. Do you want to check it? King said, no, he is very good guy. He is honest person. He is respecting me. No, he is not respecting me. Then what happened? These all courtiers said that you can do one thing. You offer a glass of alcohol. He will not accept. Really? My offering, my proposal, he will refuse. Yes. Then king took a cup of wine and he came to Rupabai and said that, Rupabai, today is the party. Cheers. Let's enjoy. Rupabai said with humbleness that, O king, your majesty, I am extremely sorry. I am a devotee of Bhagavan Swaminarayan. and I never drink alcohol. I follow Panchvartman strictly. So it's my God's command. So please pardon me for that. King said, but it is just for once, just for one time, just for this party. That's it. Afterwards, who says you to drink this alcohol? I request all of you, please don't raise your hand. Please lower your hand. Okay. So this is how they came to Rupabai and they started to force Rupabai for alcohol. And Rupabai strictly said that, please pardon me for this. I cannot accept this. It's the command of my God, Bhagavan Swaminarayan. And anyhow, Rupabai did not accept it. Then this king became again angry and he felt insult in front of people. And this king, Vajay Singh Ji, he said that if you are not going to accept this glass of wine, then you will be out from the job. Rupabai said, as you wish. But for the job, I cannot compromise the command of my God, Bhagavan Swaminarayan. See, in this charitra, we all devotees have to think our situation. Dear devotees, when do we compromise our dharma? When do we compromise our values, our sanskar? What kind of situation we compromise? If somebody will tell you, if you will not do this, then you will lose this much money, you will lose this, that. What do we do? This is what we have to learn from this charitra of Rupabai. Rupabai said, it's okay. I am ready to leave my job, but I am not ready to leave the command of my God. I am not ready to leave the sanskar and this Panchvartman. And king has again removed him from the royal court. Rupabai lost a job. Again, he came to home. He started doing devotion of God. After 1 month, once again, queen came to king and she said that, I want to go to Kashi for pilgrimage. You know Kashi, Banaras, right? So she requested that I want to go to Kashi. So I need someone, a trustworthy person who can guard me during this journey. So again, king called prime minister and he asked that whom we can send along with queen, who is such brave, honest, and who is such an integrated person. So again, prime minister suggested a name of Rupabai. He said that Rupabai is the only person who can do this work. He is brave also, he is loyal also, he is honest also. And his life is pure. King said, yes, Rupabai is really good person, but recently I just rejected him, I insulted him, and second time I just removed him from the royal court. Will he come back? Prime Minister said that we are underestimating Rupabai. Rupabai is not like how we think. He is such a good person. Definitely he will come back. So again, this minister have requested Rupabai. Rupabai came back. This king said that, okay, fine. You take the salary of your last month. Again, you join your job. And this is your new work. You have to go along with queen. And you have to guard queen. Rupabai said, it's okay. So queen along with some other female guards as well as 3-4 male courtiers. So 10-15 members, they went to Kashi. In Kashi, they have darshan of God in temple. They took bath in river. Now queen along with these all guards and all, they were coming back to Bhavnagar. During the way, what happened? It was a night camp, right? It was a night camp in the jungle. So it was a mid-time, and meanwhile, queen, she sent one servant in the tent of Rupabai and said that queen is remembering you, queen is calling you for some work. So Rupabai requested to that servant that I am sorry, this is midnight. I cannot appear in front of queen in night. So definitely tomorrow early morning, I will come in the service of queen. So please convey my message to the queen. So this servant came back to the tent of queen and and she informed to the queen that Rupabai requested like this, that Rupabai cannot come right now and can't discuss anything. This is midnight. Queen felt insulted. This is what the problem of such kind of people, those who are king and queen. In small things, they will feel insulted. So queen felt insulted. How Rupabai can reject my command? When I call him, he must appear in front of me. How he can reject my command? So again, they came back to Bhavnagar and queen has complained to king. And she said that I don't want this person in this royal court. Kick him out. Again, this king has kicked out Rupabai from the royal court. Third time, Rupabai lost his job. When Rupabai came to home, his wife asked question. She asked that you are always following the commands of God, even though why you are suffering this much? Why you are facing the problems? Why you are losing your job? Right? Many of you also will be having same question. That see, when we do wrong and we face wrong, bad consequences, it's okay. But when we are following good things, even though why we are suffering problems, why we are facing difficulties? If we are doing good, if we are doing right, we should not get any kind of problems. Yes or no? Right? Everybody has this kind of question. Rupabai has answered nicely. That of course, I am following the path of Bhagavan Swaminarayan. I am following path of Dharma. And whatever difficulties I am facing, it's not a problem. It's a test. It's my exam. It's my test. That really, am I right or not? Am I genuine or not? Am I true? Am I real or not? My dear students, if you are doing right in your life and if you are facing problems, don't take it as a problem. You take it as a test. Test of your life, test of your purity, your truth, and your character. So Rupabai thought that anyhow, whatever I'm facing this kind of problems, it's just a test of my life. So God is testing my faith. And dear students, dear devotees, our real test happens in the difficulties. Right? When difficulty comes, how much you believe in God, that is what your real faith in God. Otherwise, in normal situation, we will be having very great faith. We'll be talking like, yes, I am very much faithful to God and I worship God every day. This, that, that's okay. That's good. But in difficult times, what are you doing? Are you keeping faith in God in difficult time? If yes, then you have a real faith. If no, then it's not real faith. We have to improve our faith. Right? So this is how he answered. Okay, after few days, something happened which was very dangerous. What happened? Inside the village, there was one farm, sugarcane farm. In the sugarcane farm, one giant lion. He came in the sugarcane farm, and whoever was coming to that sugarcane farm, he was just killing. Many farmers he just killed, and he devoured many farmers. So other farmers, they just left that sugarcane farm and immediately rushed to the royal court of king, and they shouted and they complained that please protect us, please save us. King said, what happened? They said that, O king, in our sugarcane farm, very ferocious lion has come, and whoever is going there, he is attacking and he is killing them. Now, how can we take this sugarcane from there? Somebody has to save us. King said, don't worry, I am sending my soldiers. King sent 50 soldiers to kill that lion. And these all 50 soldiers, they surrounded this sugarcane farm, and all of a sudden, all together, they blasted in the sky their gun. They shot the gun in the sky. By this terrible voice and sound, this lion became so angry, and this lion was very big, became very angry, and he just roared, and he came out from the sugarcane farm, and he just attacked on 2-3 the soldiers, and he attacked in such a way, by seeing such a ferocious lion, other all soldiers, they couldn't know that I am having this gun in my hand. They all just fled away from there, just by seeing. And 2-3 soldiers this lion has just killed and just tore off over there. And afterwards again that lion went inside the farm of sugar. It was very terrible situation. Again, these all villagers came, and now nobody is daring to go nearby that sugarcane field. So everybody came to the king and they said, that king, please save us, do something. If we will not kill lion, then lion will kill us one by one. King said, okay, let me think. Afterwards, king called his minister and asked that, what is the solution? Who is the person who can kill this lion? Minister said that, I have only one answer. I have only one name, and he is Rupabai. Rupabai only is the person who is such a real brave person who can kill this lion. Oh my God, every time for the important work, we have to call Rupabai. See, dear devotees, in our life also, we must understand the importance of right people. Let it be any organization, let it be any kind of work. When the right people gets out from the work, one day you will need them. One day you will need them. So we should respect the people who are working with honesty, working with loyalty. So this king, he called again Rupabai and said that, Rupabai, last time, 3 times I have rejected and removed you from the job. For that, I really ask for the pardon. Please forgive me for that. But this is a big, terrible problem we are facing. So this is a new work, new challenge, and this is a new mission for you, that you have to kill that lion. Rupabai said that, of course, any work you can allot for me, but I cannot kill lion. I can't kill that lion. Why? Because I am a devotee of Bhagavan Swaminarayan. I can't kill that. King said that you are a devotee of God, it's okay, but you have not to kill lion for the lion. You have to kill lion to save people. You only have to do this and take this past month's salary. You have to join this job, and this is your new work. Rupabai said that, give me some time. Rupabai came back to home. Rupabai was completely confused. What to do? Should I kill that lion or not? Because Bhagavan Swaminarayan given a command that my devotees should not kill any animal. So out of confusion, he thought that now, whenever I'm confused, only one thing can give me solution and clarity, and that is devotion of God. Immediately, Rupabai started devotion of God, Bhagavan Swaminarayan. He started doing mala, chanting Swaminarayan, Swaminarayan, Swaminarayan. Dear devotees, what is the learning from this charitra for us? In our life also, whenever we fall in confusion, when we don't see any kind of solution, any kind of way, when we are totally shattered from within, what is the solution? What can give us strength? That is devotion of God. That time we should not search for the solution. We should sit peacefully and we should just start doing chanting of God. And definitely we don't know, but God will give us solution. But okay, this is the problem. This is how you can solve it. So Rupabai just started to do this chanting of Swaminarayan Mahamantra. He started doing devotion all night. Dear devotees, all night he continued chanting Swaminarayan Mahamantra for the whole night. And afterwards, early morning at 4 o'clock, Bhagavan Swaminarayan in the divine form appeared in front of Rupabai. And Rupabai just couldn't understand who is this, but he saw that, okay, entire room was filled with the light. Rupabai stood up and he started doing Dandavat Pranam to Bhagavan Swaminarayan and said that, Maharaj, what should I do? I'm totally confused. Bhagavan Swaminarayan kept his right hand on the head of Rupabai and said that, Rupa, how can you get confused? You are Kshatriya. And what is the duty of Kshatriya? to protect people. So you have not to kill lion. You have to save and protect people. This is not the act of killing lion. It is the act of saving people. Likewise, Bhagavan Swaminarayan has given him blessing. Bhagavan Swaminarayan said that I am with you. Tomorrow, you go to kill that lion and do one thing. You take a sword of king to kill that lion. Likewise, this Rupabai next day morning came to king and he said that, okay, I'm ready to kill that lion, but I need your sword. King said, okay, fine. Vajay Singh Ji Bapu has given his own powerful sword to Rupabai. Rupabai took that sword and along with 10 soldiers, 10 brave soldiers, they came to the sugarcane field. As they came near to the sugarcane field, already lion was making a sound. It was not roaring, but some kind of roaring sound, bass sound was going on. So other 10 soldiers, they thought that, oh my God, it's very difficult. We don't know after this we will be alive or not. Rupabai said, don't worry anybody, nothing will happen. God is with us. Afterwards, can you imagine how Rupabai would have killed that lion? Rupabai has prepared in this way. Can you see this? So with both the hands, what he did, that one hand, right hand, he took a sword, and on his left hand, he covered his complete left hand with cloths, very heavy and dense cloths. And afterwards, what happened? They all together, they started to shoot the gun in the sky. They made a very terrible noise. By hearing this terrible noise, this lion became terrified. And lion became very angry and said that I am the king of jungle who is here to dare to destroy me. And this lion became very, very angry. And lion just jumped out from the farm. And Rupabai and all the soldiers, they were ready. But luckily, this lion directly came in front of Rupabai. And from far, this lion was staring towards Rupabai and he was roaring. And can you imagine the situation if you are just in front of the lion? It's different thing. But when lion is roaring, looking at you, what will happen? Right? So, very decisive moment. So the moment this lion dived on Rupabai, what Rupabai did? Rupabai inserted and stretched his left hand inside the mouth of lion, and with the right hand, he cut off the head of lion. Within no time, lion was dead. Within no time, lion was dead. His head and his body was cut off. And afterwards, slowly, this left hand, he took out left hand from the mouth of lion, and lion, whole body of Rupabai has bleeded with the blood of lion. Rupabai immediately went to the river. He took a bath. After taking bath, came to home. He did puja, and then he came to the royal court of king. Here, king asked him that, Rupabai, who killed lion? Very important question. King asked to Rupabai that, who killed lion? If we would be there in the place of Rupabai, if we would have done something like this, what we would say? Yes, I have killed the lion, and I am the lion of that lion, right? But Rupabai said that no. Of course, he met to the death because of his destiny. And whatever I could do, that is because of God. So real devotee, they never take credit. Those who are taking credit, that means they don't believe in God. Once again, I repeat, those who are credit lovers, actually, they don't believe in God. They don't have faith in God. And one who has faith in God, he can't take credit at all. Whenever any kind of any praise or any appreciation will be going on, he will think, "Arey, I'm not doing this. God is doing this. I'm just an instrument. God is the real player." And people are telling that you are doing this, you are doing that. He will feel shame to take any kind of credit. Then he is a real devotee. But when somebody is appreciating you that, okay, you have done this work, you have done such an excellent work, and we take credit, yes, I have done it, then we don't have faith in God. We don't believe that God is all doer. Faith doesn't mean that, yes, I believe in God. No, faith means God is doing everything, whatever is happening good in our life. Who is doing? God. This is called real faith in God. So Rupabai did not take this credit. Rupabai given complete credit to God. In the same way, in our life also, if we achieve something, if we do something great work, we should give credit to God and saints and our Guru. Because of their guidance, their blessings, and their inspiration only, we could have done something good. So we should always give credit to God and our Guru or saints, but we should never take credit. If we are taking credit, means we don't have faith in God. So Rupabai said like this, and this king became very happy. King hugged Rupabai, and king said that, I am so much proud of you, and now onwards, you will never be rejected from the royal court. Till now, 3 times I rejected you, removed you from the royal court, but now onwards, you won't be rejected, and you are forever going to work in the royal court. And whether you work or not, you can go to home and you can do devotion, even though you will get your salary regularly. Likewise, afterwards, the life of Rupabai was well settled, but this was the journey, and this was the ups and downs in the life of Rupabai. This is the complete story you can see here of Rupabai. That first, Rupabai saved a life of a pig, and because of that, because of not killing that pig, he lost his job, and again he joined at the time of golden ornaments for the queen. Again he lost when he denied to drink alcohol, and again he joined for guarding queen for the pilgrimage. Again he lost when queen complained about Rupabai, and again he joined by saving people from the lion. So these were the ups and downs in the life of Rupabai. Dear devotees, there are number of morals and number of things are there to learn from this character. Now, I request all of you, whatever one point you learn from this character, you have to write in the chat box. All of you ready? Now I am opening the chat box. I request everyone, from this character, whichever point you touch to your heart, whenever you felt a kind of insight, a kind of, eye-opening moment, that you can post here. Oh my God, who is he? Satish sir. Okay, sir. First, we will write here. Afterwards, we will take that question also. Just accept life as it is. Complete faith in God. Give credit to God and all good deeds. Believe in God. Whatever we do, it's the credit of God. We have ups and downs in life, but have faith in God. Yes, this is very good learning. Life is full of ups and downs, but we can successfully. We must be dedicated to God in any trouble. Good, whatever good is happening in my life, done by God, and He is karta of all the things. Very good, perfect. Vignesh, good. God command is supreme. Be honest. Determination and nishtha leads to success. Correct. Be brave. Credit to God. Total credit of God. Credit to God. All credit. Without trust in God, whatever we do doesn't give satisfaction. Yes, correct. Our true devotion resembles during results and problems. Yes, correct. Whenever we are captured with the problem, devotion can help us to come out. We should be criticized and others should get jealous of us, accept it as a test of God. This is very good point. Yes, people should be jealous of us. If nobody is jealous of us, means you are nothing. you are not doing anything good, you are not doing anything remarkable. People should be jealous of you. People should criticize you. You should be happy when people criticize you. You should enjoy. Good people always praise, be trust, be honest. Okay, pure intention, unconditional trust on God, correct? Confusing situation, if you remember God, He will show the right path. Exactly, Viresh. Congratulations. At the time of confusion, what do we do, you know? We only find solution, we only try to apply it. In confusing situation, you can't get solution yourself. Arjun was so much intelligent, even though when he got confused, he couldn't get solution by himself. He had to surrender to Lord Krishna. In the same way, when you get confused, however intelligent you are, you can't get solution. In confusion, what gives solution is whom you surrender. You have to surrender yourself to your Guru. You will get solution. So congratulations, Viresh. Life is ups and downs, many problems, many come. Believe in God, do honestly, trust the God, be faithful of God, do many messages, acknowledge of God. God is always with us if we are in humble. Yes, problems are test of our life. Yes, exactly. Problems are not the problems. They are the test of our life, test of our character. Are we real? Are we true or not? Problems will test you. Let them test. Okay. Jai Swaminarayan, whatever good or bad happening, it all God. Bad happening is not of God's deed, right? Whatever good happening, that is what the God's deed, right? Whatever bad happening, that is our deed, that is our mistake. Whatever bad happening, that is because of us and because of our karma. Whatever good happening, that is because of God. Without God blessing, we can't do any work. Before start any work, we should take God's blessing. Yes, absolutely. Okay, number of messages are there. I congratulate everyone. Problem is equal to test. Perfect. This is very good statement. Problem is equal to test. Actually, problem means a lot. Problem means opportunity. Problem means progress also. Problem means power also. Likewise, problem is actually not a problem. It's a very, very great thing. We should fall in love with problems. If you want to make a progress in your life, if you want to live a great life, if you want to achieve something, without problems, we don't learn also, we don't make a progress also, and we don't achieve also. Without problem, anybody succeeded in life? No. First, he has to face the problem. As many problems you will face, that much you will be successful. So we should, problem is equal to test if you are good character or not. Yes. So likewise, many messages all of you have sent. But my dear students, from my end, I would like to give one small message. Of course, whatever you said, that is also correct. But from my end, I would like to give this small message to all of you as an essence of Charitra of this Rupabai. How Rupabai could remain strong in all these bad situations? Why Rupabai did not give up his dharma? Why Rupabai did not compromise with command of Bhagavan Swaminarayan? Why? See, our elder Swamiji says this many times, and this is very, very inspiring. I like it very much. And this is the thumb rule. This is the top principle of life. If why is clear and strong, then how is easy. Many times all of you complain, right? That I want to do puja every morning, but I am unable to do because morning this work will be there, that situation will be there, this will be there. So I am unable to do that. These all are our mental weaknesses and excuses, nothing else. Those who wants to do, they will do. Have you ever thought, have you ever given any excuse that I am unable to take morning breakfast because morning I wake up late, so I'm unable to take morning breakfast. I'm unable to take lunch also because I don't have time, this, that. However busy we will be, we will get time for the food, sleep, and all. Yes or no? But we don't find time for the satsang, for devotion, and for reading scriptures, and for the spirituality. Why? Because our why is not clear. why you should come in satsang, why you should do puja of God, why you should worship God. When you don't know why, your how will be difficult. But once why is clear, then how will be easy. How to do puja will be easy. Now, if you will say that I'm on the traveling, how can I do puja? But if your why is clear, no, I want to do puja every day at any cost. Let whatever happen, let tsunami come. I won't drink water without doing puja. When this why is clear and strong, you will find the way. That's it. That's it. You will find the way how you can do puja even in the tsunami. You will find the way if your why is clear and strong. Here, Rupa Bhai's why is clear.
from faith and devotion?
Of course, combined thing. I request you that. Okay, fine. So see, actually, along with faith, along with puja and devotion, of course, will be there. But behind this commitment of following these commands of Bhagavan Swaminarayan is their deepest commitment that at any cost, I don't want to displease my God, Bhagavan Swaminarayan. See, when you love someone, will you do anything what your beloved one doesn't like? For example, householder is there, householder devotees will be there. They love their wives, their children. So they will not do anything what their wife doesn't like in the beginning of marriage. Or afterwards, everything will be like that. But what I mean to say is that whom we love, we don't do anything which displeases our beloved ones. So Rupabai decided that I don't want to displease my God, my Maharaj, my Bhagavan Swaminarayan by compromising in the commands of God. So he decided that, okay, my why is clear. At any cost, this is not going to happen. So in all the situation, he could do that. He did not feel that, if I will do this, then what will happen? How will I get money? I will lose this, I will lose that. What people would talk about me. He did not think like that. So this is how it happens that when we have such kind of burning desire to please God, then these all miracles will happen in our life. Surat sir. Yes.
Swamiji?
Yes.
Swamiji, I have posted my question in the chat box. Suppose that nowadays in modern world, everywhere people are running for credit. Even the work is not done by them or something.
Right.
Even we as a human being are considering us that we are the medium of gods who are following the words of the God. And we are following the commands of the God. But those people who are trying to take credit of the work also, so somehow they affect us.
Right.
So how to handle this situation, Swamiji?
See what happens, first of all, those who are running behind the credits, right? They are actually not the real performer. Those who are the real performer, they know that whether somebody give me credit or not, credit is mine. They don't care because they know that I have performed this. So I need not to beg for the credit. Those who are knowing genuinely, they know that it is done by me only. But when why people are running behind credit? Because they want cheap, what you can say, publicity. Cheap publicity. Without doing anything, they want the appreciation. They want the rewards. That's why they are running behind it. But in Gurukul, in our spiritual path, whatever good is happening in our life, it is absolutely happening by the God, by His grace. Without His grace, it is impossible to happen. So whenever something good is happening, if sometimes what happened that we think that, okay, I am not taking, it's okay. But someone who is not doing and is taking, what should we do?
Yeah, that's the question.
Right? So if possible, we should clarify that this work is done by him or done by the grace of God, right? And done by team. See, sometimes we should not take credit single credit. We should take credit in a team. Suppose you 2-3 members have done something, so you should take a credit in a team. That okay, our team has done this wonderful thing by the grace of God and saints. Likewise, you can take like this. But when such kind of people are not there, when there is no scope that people are running behind the credit, that time directly, not team also, directly God. That time we need to come in between also. Directly God, that it is happened by the God. Who cares? It is not necessary that world should know who is the performer. World will definitely know that who is the person behind this, right? You need not to speak. So yeah, like this we can do. Okay. Still 130 members are here. Have you finished your evening prasad. Ananya sir? Okay, so fine, we end now today's